Cool. All right, so we're gonna get into some practice here. The category exists, but there aren't any rules for it, and there are no entries, so there's really nothing to base the rules on. So I'm gonna kind of be making them up as I go. For anyone that doesn't know, I'll be playing this on Kongregate. If you're into Flash games, there's probably not a better website on the internet to play it on. So if this is your thing, I would definitely check it out. So we're going to get into practice here, and I'm going to say start time is when you start on Battlefield 1. So this is Epic War 1, for anyone that's not familiar. Flash game from 2008. I loved this game growing up. I mean, this came out 11 years ago. I was probably 11 or 12. So, really good game. Big fan. Playing it now, not nearly as good as I thought it was. So we're going to have time start on Battlefield 1 as soon as I enter. Pretty much the game works. It's like a pseudo tower defense of sorts. Pretty much you're trying to prevent your enemy from getting to your side while you're trying to get to their side. So that's pretty much it. You'll kind of see how it goes. There's a skill tree here, but you start with no EXP points, which is why I feel comfortable starting time at Battlefield 1. So we're going to get into things here right about now. Oh, time didn't start. I guess that's fine as long as I don't start. Alright, cool. So, something to know, and it's pretty much the only glitch you're going to see used throughout this game, is that the game was programmed so that you can't automatically do anything. Like, I can't have my arrows auto fire against these goblins, which is super annoying. So what you have to do is hold A, click outside of the window, and then click back in. That's the only way to do it. And then it will automatically fire. I no longer have to hold down A. A is the default hotkey to shoot arrows. That's really the only glitch you're going to see used. There aren't any others that I'm aware of. I tried breaking the game. It's not really my thing, so I didn't know if I was doing anything correctly. But this is where we're at. So we're just doing some practice here. Round 1 and 2. Those are really boring. Honestly, the game is harder at the beginning than it is at the end. You have no upgrades, and it makes things kind of annoying. So we're just going to be shooting these goblins until we have enough mana to summon hobbits. If you guys aren't aware, this game's pretty dumb. It's not all that entertaining, but it has no entries, so it's a great start to what my goal for this channel is, which, if you have not read my bio, is to have as many speedrun records as possible. So I want to make that as easy on myself as I can. So a lot of this game is going to revolve around timing, summoning your units correctly, because at the beginning your units are not good. And so they'll get overwhelmed by your opponents if you just trickle them out. So you're going to want to spam them. It's 5 mana cost for a hobbit, so I'm going to save up. I'm pretty much at max now, so now I'm going to spam hobbits. And what this is going to do is they're going to be able to stack on top of each other and deal a lot of damage at once before the goblin can really do anything. Pretty much the whole is greater, the sum of the parts is greater than the parts, or however that saying goes. So I'm just going to be spamming hobbits, trying to back them up with arrow fire. It's unfortunate, there is friendly fire in this game, so you have to turn off your shots, or you do end up shooting your own units here. So level 1's pretty straightforward. This is probably enough hobbits that I've won this round. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, round 1, pretty straightforward. Round 2 is going to be the same thing. You don't want to buy any skills from the testing I've done, which has been like 2 playthroughs. It's not worth it. So, yeah, that's going to be the end of that round, and time for this round is going to be coming up pretty soon. And I'm going to do time as to when I get the pop-up box. So that was time. I was slow on that, but that's okay. So we're in the next part. I'm not going to want to go for any skills. I'm just going to go right into Battlefield 2. Do the strat we talked about. Setting that up. Did I do it correctly? It looks like it. Okay, cool. So we've got that down. It looks like my time's 2:37 on that first Battlefield. I've never timed any of my runs, so everything's going to be my personal and world record best because there are no entries in this category. So this is going to be the same thing as before. We're just going to be shooting goblins, building up mana till we can spam hobbits. Something that you're going to see probably now and in the later rounds is when the hobbits get to the enemy's castle, they they only can hit through the castle the goblins. So every other unit is going to sit behind the castle and just whack away at the hobbits, and they can't do anything to hit them back. You're going to see that that's going to cause some problems for us in the future, and it's going to make these rounds a lot longer than they need to be. Pretty much what you need to do is time it, and as far as I can tell, the enemy summoning is random. As far as when they come out, so that's cool. So you're pretty much just hoping and trying to time, you know, you're not going to see 5 orcs on top of each other in round 2. So if you've killed an orc, you're probably good to spam your hobbits, because I don't think there'll be an orc again for a while. So we're pretty much at max mana. We're going to spam hobbits again. Same old as round 1. It's just, I think there will be slightly more enemies, and their goblins might be updated, or upgraded, sorry. So we see an orc here. Orcs are definitely a problem this early on. I think I'm shooting my own hobbits. They took care of it pretty easily. The ogre, wow, I really didn't know those were summoned on Battlefield 2. That's a huge problem. That's really going to kill us on time. I should probably stop summoning hobbits altogether, because he's just going to burn through them. That's really unfortunate. I'm not going to keep spamming hobbits. I think, oh man, that's really rough. I really didn't expect that. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that before in my playthroughs, which is why on Battlefield 3 I have the Shrek logo, because that's when I thought the ogres showed up. I'm just going to kill off my hobbits. They're making it hard for me to hit the enemy units. There's a limited range on the arrow tower that can't really be upgraded. So we're going to try hobbit spamming again, and just hope we get a better RNG here, because as far as I can tell, it's random. So, alright, we're going to start dropping hobbits again. If we see an orc, that's probably fine. Yeah, so we got one coming through. I don't think our hobbits are going to get there in time. And I'm going to let some of the goblins through, so my hobbits are delayed. They are just kind of burning through, though. So we're going to see the lowest upgraded arrow tower is really slow, so it's hard to get your shots precise, and I just shot my own hobbits like twice. So I'm going to turn off the arrow tower, and there's another orc, or ogre. So I'm going to stop spamming. They're going to die. I think what I need to do is just wait, now that I know that that comes out. Wait till the first one comes out, then do my hobbit spam. I think that'll give me enough time to do what I need to do. To get through before the next one comes through and kills me. So I'm going to drop the special attack. It's awful. Even at highest upgrade, it doesn't really seem to do anything, but I drop it anyways because it's free. It's just on that meter there. So that's pretty much it as far as that goes. This is going to be a really slow round 2, which is nice for when I go for actual world record pace. It's going to make it look better than it actually is. So what I just did there is hotkey R is your mana upgrade. So what that does is increases your mana pool by I think it's 20%. I mean, it definitely is on that first go, is a 20% upgrade. I don't know if that always holds, but having increased mana allows you to hold more mana, obviously. But honestly, the more important piece is that it allows you to regenerate mana faster. So you don't get more mana per kill, that's an upgrade, and mana regeneration is also an upgrade, but the big thing that you're going to see is that mana is going to regenerate faster when I'm at 1,000 mana than when I'm at like 50 mana, which is really useful for continuous spam of units, and just being able to, you know, fend off the hordes here. So I'm waiting for another, I'm going to send out some hobbits, because it's hard to fight all these off. I'm waiting for another ogre, and he's just not showing up. I don't love that. So, oh man, I kind of put myself in a bad position. Here he is. So once I take this out, I think I'm going to have enough hobbits. This is really bad, actually. It looks like I just wasn't using my arrows well, and I think, you know, doing my spam early on probably screwed me over. So I'm going to get it ready for a spam really shortly here, as soon as this ogre's dead. Alright, get the spam. We might take some castle damage, it doesn't really matter. So, I'm going to go ahead with this. At this point, these goblins don't matter. I should be looking at shooting like orcs or something that might do damage I'm actually concerned about. I could drop my special attack here, I don't know. It's probably not worth it because I'm going to damage my own hobbits as well. So they took out the orc. That's when I'm going to stop my arrow spam because I'm going to start hitting them. So we're going to send out the hobbits, and I'm hoping this is the end. This was a really ugly round too. The upside is I'm going to have a lot of experience for what I'm going to want to do next, which is by, with my notes here, I've got an arrow upgrade. And there's an ogre coming. The question is, do I have enough hobbits to sustain his damage, or am I going to have to go like a second round on this? It's looking like a second round, and also it's looking like it just unmuted itself. So, oh, good. So that was weird. But anyway, so we're gonna have to do this in 2 waves. I don't remember this being like this in my testing. I might have just screwed something up. I'm gonna drop a special attack. We'll do like 1 arrow damage to that ogre, which is, you know, good. Really slow Battlefield 2, but as I said earlier, this is probably going to speed things up later. Oh, I just killed an ogre, so I should probably start Hobbit spam again. I have enough mana to sustain a good spam here. Take out this orc. Cool. So I'm probably letting too many goblins get through. Once I have the arrow upgrade, this won't happen as often. Turn off my arrow spam and hope that this is enough hobbits to deal with everything. And it looks like it's gonna be, as long as I don't get an ogre coming through. Yeah, I think we made it. I think I can probably stop spamming 1. So you can't hold down 1 to summon units, or 2, or whatever the hotkey is, which is awesome. So you have to just mash it. And you're going to see later on, probably in the world record pace, where I'm going to have to do that for like 15 straight minutes, but like on 7 keys at the same time. It's really cool. Alright, so that's round 2. So we're going to get the skill confirm menu. I have 4,000 EXP. I think if I'm in this situation, I'm going to want to go arrows. And it looks like it unmuted itself, so that's awesome. I love that about this. At this point, my next thing that I would buy in round 4, and I am letting time go, but that's fine because this is a practice, is it looks like I would be buying dwarves, hobbits, and arrow. So I can't afford dwarves. Oh, I can at 2,000. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna go Hobbit, and then we're just gonna go into Battlefield 3. So you're seeing now the arrows are shooting faster, which is cool. It helps, makes things a lot easier here on me, so that's nice. So just gonna be doing my thing here. Oops, did not mean to do that. Can't show you what's behind the scenes. I have to mute it every time, I guess. And sometimes sound just gets through. I think that's just something I'm going to have to accept. So arrows are shooting faster. I also purchased a Hobbit upgrade, so my Hobbits are going to do more damage, and they're also going to have more health, which is nice. Honestly, it's not so much their health that really matters here. It's the damage. You want to take out that castle as fast as possible before you get hit by like an ogre or trolls, as you'll see later. They're all pretty annoying. So it's just going to be Hobbit spam here again. You're not going to see anything different. I'm going to build up mana probably once here. I'm just waiting for an ogre to come through, so I give my hobbits as much time as possible. So that's pretty much it. It's not all that exciting. But it's interesting. I've never speedrun a game before. This will be my first world record, my first entry at all in anything. So that's cool. I dropped that because I assumed the ogre was here. That assumption was correct. I'm gonna send out 1 hobbit to deal with a goblin. I hit it anyway, so I guess it didn't matter. That one might get through, which is fine because I'm really concerned. So okay, I'm going to start Hobbit spamming again. I think this is going to be a 2-wave kind of thing. And I should probably kill this orc. Yeah, and then let the goblins create like a wall so the hobbits are together. That way they're doing more damage in one go. And this is actually a really nice spawn of this orc here, like right now. Kind of right as my hobbits are getting there, so he's not sitting behind the castle. We get some hits in. We're going to turn off arrows and hope that this gets us there. So it looks like I failed to turn that off. Okay, now they're off. The ogre's there. So I'm going to stop spamming. Because he's going to get through. This is probably going to be a multiple wave kind of thing. And there might be a faster way to do this, but I really don't know what it is. So we'll just have to accept that this is the best known strat. So for anyone that's tuning in, if there, thanks for joining. Maybe you've got some nostalgia with the game and wanted to check it out or something. That would be cool. Flash games were definitely big for me when I was younger. So now that ogre is dead, the question is, do I want a hobbit spam? Because I don't really have enough mana to sustain a meaningful spam. And I think the answer is going to be no, and I'm going to upgrade my mana pool just to get mana faster and be able to hold more mana. Really, it's just something to use in the early rounds at least. It becomes really important in the later rounds to just have something to spend your mana on, so it's not just doing nothing. So that's probably the end of how much I'm going to upgrade it. Alright, so there's an ogre, so I might summon like 2 hobbits there to deal with whatever comes through. Took out that ogre pretty easily. It didn't give me as much mana as I had hoped. I started summoning hobbits, so at this point I think I'm just going to do a spam. It's going to be a really bad one. Honestly, maybe I should have just let that go. This might be just a complete waste of mana, unfortunately. I'm going to turn off my arrows. We'll see how this goes. Oh, they summon trolls, so everything comes in one battlefield earlier than I thought. And I do have battlefield separated on purpose. I'm going to stop spamming hobbits. They're not going to be able to fight that troll. Because that's how the game has it. So blame the programmer, not me. A typo, I'm guessing. Battlefield is supposed to be one word. So the nice thing about this troll showing up is it's going to give me mana really fast. The more difficult enemies get more mana when they're killed. So that's cool. So now I'm definitely going to have enough mana for a hobbit spam, which is exactly what I'm going to do once this ogre is dead. Alright. So while this is going through, I'm just going to fight all of these back enemies just to give my hobbits a clear path, because they're probably pretty decently stacked, and I don't want the orc really doing anything to them. Oh, shot my own hobbit. Oh well. I'm going to turn off arrows, continue spam, and pray that this is enough time. Oh good. The sound's coming through again. This is what you guys wanted. It looks like I'm going to make it, which is awesome. Well, I don't know, actually. It looks like we just might not make it. Yeah, we're not. That's a bummer, but we're definitely close. The next one will absolutely do it. And I probably don't need a big hobbit spam to make it. So I'm going to do a special attack. Not that it really matters. Actually, I'm not muted. That would be unfortunate. Alright, cool, I'm not. So I guess I'm going to kill that orc. It's hard to adjust your arrow shot because it's still pretty slow at level 2, so it's hard to tell where your next arrow is actually going. At this point, I can hobbit spam, and I think that'll be the end of it. Really, the only thing I'm worried about is this orc. Let's probably move my arrows up. Oh, perfect. They stopped him right there. And that should be it. So I'll be coming up on time here. Castle's destroyed. We got a lot of experience, so that's going to be good. So we got time for that split. What I have here is Hobbit, which I already bought. Dwarves are going to be important, and I have an arrow upgrade. It looks like I can't afford that. I'm not sure why I have that in my notes. So I think I'm just going to save and go back here. Save the arrow upgrade for after this level. So we're going to start summoning dwarves now. Is the sound coming through? Oh, yeah, that's right. I have to do that every time. That's fun. So we're going to be doing this. I'm just going to be building up mana. And that's pretty much how this is going to go. And it looks like I'm going to have to unmute and remute this. So I'm going to save the special attack so it does as much damage as possible, even though it's not really useful. So I'm going to wait for most of these units to get pretty far. And I'm going to build up mana early as I can. So I love that part. So we're gonna let that goblin get through. Doesn't. Oh, I guess we're not. So this angle, it makes it really easy to get a lot of shots in without actually having to change the angle, which is nice. So we're gonna get another mana boost. I'm probably gonna go. In my notes, I have going to like 250-ish on mana. So we're gonna be building for a while, which is fun. Wow, I can't shoot this goblin like for my life, and I want to wait on dropping hobbits as soon as, I want to hold off for as long as I can because I want to build up mana, so I'm getting mana faster. So we're gonna really be pushing this like right to the edge. I hope I'm not gonna regret this. I think I am gonna have to summon some hobbits. We'll drop 2 there. And I should really take out this ogre. He's going to be the big problem. Alright, so it looks like they got through the goblins. I'm actually pretty surprised. So, again, we're going to keep building mana up. Wow, that one hobbit. Oh, I guess I still have all 3 hobbits. So that's the power of stacking. Like, if I had sent 3 hobbits, like, one each time, they would have just died immediately to, like, those first few goblins. So much for holding off on summoning hobbits for as long as I can. It looks like I am going to have to do a little bit of the hobbit spam just to push the enemy back a little bit. Because I don't really want them piled up in my castle, especially when I've got like trolls and ogres coming in. We're going to do a little mini spam just to fight them off. So that's fun. If you happen to be watching, please drop something in the chat so I know you're here. That would be cool. Okay, cool. Looks like I might have been a little late on getting that mana, but it's not a big deal. I'm not competing with anyone's record, so really this is just for my own sake. So we're gonna take out that orc. Oh man, that took more shots than I thought. So that hobbit should be able to hold them off. Definitely time for a special attack. I'm getting really pinned here. That many hobbits should definitely be able to handle that. That might have been too many, but that's okay. Take out the big boys here. And at this point, I can probably just summon 1 dwarf. It's probably more economical than summoning all those hobbits, and it's honestly about as effective. So the dwarf will be able to handle any of the small boys that come through. And we're going to look to get about 250 mana here before we start having a spam. And that spam's going to look like having a couple of dwarves up front so I can build up just like a wall of hobbits behind him. So, just waiting for more mana to come through. I think we should have enough there for 211. I think it's probably 1 more upgrade, maybe 2. But you can see how that dwarf's just annihilating like everything that comes through. The dwarf is the equivalent to the enemy's ogre. So, definitely a solid unit. They're going to struggle to even get close enough to goblins to do any damage. So we should be upgrading mana again soon. Yep. Alright, so we've got enough. I'm going to build that pretty much to its max of... Oop, don't want to shoot the dwarf. Of 250 before I start my spam. And hopefully it should just be a one wave, but we'll see. It's definitely going to be a sustained spam. I'll say that much. So I'm going to let those orcs go through. Because, well, maybe I shouldn't. So I have the opportunity for the mana upgrade, but I think we've got enough here. I'm going to drop the special attack for fun. And I'm probably going to start summoning maybe 3 dwarves around 200. Because they're slower than the hobbits. I think every stronger unit is slower than the next unit, at least your units are. So, that's what I'm going to do here. So, we're getting close. I'm probably going to drop one now to take those front goblins and orcs out. And meanwhile, I can take out this troll, which will give me a good drop. So, strength in numbers, I'm probably going to send out like 5 dwarves. And hope that that's enough. Let them pile up there fighting those smaller units. Just want to take out the ogre, because he's really the only one I'm worried about. Fight this next ogre up here. So you can see we're getting a ton of experience. That's what we want to see. So once I take out this ogre, I'm probably going to start my hobbit spam. Yeah, so I'm going to do one more dwarf, and which I don't know why, just cuz. And then bring on the hobbits, and hope that I can just do this in one wave. See if we can take out this back ogre, so he doesn't. Awesome. This looks good. The hobbits got ahead of the dwarves. You know, they're a lot faster, but that's okay. Because we're going to be able to sustain a pretty consistent amount of hobbits. Like, you know, we're going to have something around 60 before we run out of mana. And we got lucky with that ogre. He showed up just in front of the castle, so yeah, you see that? He's going to die quickly. And they're going to take damage real fast to this castle. I think we did it. I think it's just going to be one go, which is nice. Yeah, I can probably stop hitting one. This looks like the end. Unfortunately, even the dwarves can't hit anything more than goblins through the castle. It's really annoying. Only the much bigger units like the dragons and angels can do it. So, we just got it. We're on time here. That was about as fast as the rest of them, which is really nice. So what do I have here? I've got hobbits and mana per kill. That's an interesting choice in my notes. I think... Oh, I have arrow. Hobbits, and I can't afford mana per kill. Mana per kill is probably more important there than hobbits were, and I probably should have checked that out. But that's okay. I think we can just go ahead to Battlefield 5. So you can see we're shooting 2 arrows now, which is cool. Double the damage. I think it might shoot faster too. Might be at the same rate as level 2, but... So, same thing. We're building mana here. Probably to something similar, like 250. So while I have this going on, I'm gonna set up some other things here. Gotta get ready for that mana boost coming. No. I'll shoot that goblin eventually. Maybe I can catch it. Ah, no. Alright, yeah, so I'll take out this guy, get the mana boost. So, just waiting for mana. Probably about 250 again. I think I might want more dwarves earlier on. The hobbits are just too quick. But you're going to see now with the arrows at level 3, we're not going to have any trouble fighting off pretty much every unit here. It's really just going to be a question of how long these levels are, not am I at risk of losing. The game's pretty easy, honestly. It's just tedious. Which is probably why I liked it as a kid. I was really into tedious games. I don't know why. Although anyone that's played RuneScape, you know, you fall into that group too. Alright. Mana upgrade again. We got one hobbit. It should be able to fight the goblin. Boy, I really hope so. Yeah. So we're building mana. Nothing really more to say than that. So now we're just waiting. Oh, I forgot to turn the sound off. Oh, man. So I gotta unmute the tab. Mute it again to get that to stop. I got a mana upgrade. I was a little slow on that. Whatever, this is not an optimal run at all. So I'll send out like 2 hobbits to deal with that. I don't know why the sound is coming through again. Oh boy. It looks like I'm just not escaping the sound here, so enjoy. It's fine in the earlier rounds, but in the later rounds, it's going to be agony. I really hope I can stop that somehow. It just doesn't want to mute. It's really annoying. So, just waiting for more mana. It's honestly the story of the game. It looks like we only need to do one more upgrade before we can actually like do something useful. It would be really funny in this practice run if I end up getting a better time than what I'm gonna get in like my world record run. Just be funny. So yeah, I really should be prioritizing mana over upgrading my units here. Mana's just gonna let these levels go faster because I'm gonna be able to spam heavier. So, you know, that's what it is. Honestly, I'm gonna send out a dwarf. I'm probably just gonna like dribble them out. They're really strong. So, I should get a good amount of use out of just kind of dropping them. Like that, just every once in a while. How much mana are they? I thought they were 10. 25, wow, okay. They cost so much more than I realized. That's okay. Oh, good. The mute tab function failed me again. So there's no way to mute that. Like when I mute sound, it doesn't mute that sound in the game. Because, you know, why would it? Just turn that off because I'm shooting my dwarf. Oh, he's dead anyway. So I'm just gonna hold A, because I don't know. I'm lazy. So once I have a solid dwarf wall here, honestly, I should probably see if I can hit that ogre, and I can. Alright, now's probably the time for Hobbit spam. I don't know if I love how this went. Yeah. This might get kind of ugly. I mean, I'm going to do damage, I think. it's just gonna be an ugly run. Like, all my dwarves are dead. And I don't even know if I can hit that ogre. Oh, I can. That's actually really good. This might be really good then. We might, like, 2-wave this, which would be cool. I'm pretty much just going to keep spamming hobbits until I see an ogre come through. Wow, we might just 1-wave this. I'm going to keep spamming 1 in the hopes I'm going to make it. I think, yeah, I think it made it. That was really, really good. So I should get ready for time. On the split, not full time. Okay, cool. So what do I have here? I probably should have been looking. I have, what is this? Mana per kill. Do I go for arrows? I can't even afford it. So mana per kill is 3,000, so I'm going to buy that. And I have mana up. It's probably my max mana pool up. And I can actually also afford mana regeneration, but I might just want to save for a bigger mana pool. I think I am going to go. So I probably should be taking notes on what I'm doing, because this actually seems to be a pretty decent run. Oh, I messed that up. Okay. So I'm starting with 100 mana now, which is sweet. So, doing the same old, same old. Oh, it looks like I have 2 viewers. So, thanks for joining, whoever that is. I don't know if you played Epic War before, and that's why you tuned in, or you just happened to turn on this stream. But either way, thanks for coming. Just doing some practice for what is going to be a guaranteed world record coming up. So, my guess is the time's going to be around 2 hours. Honestly, the game is not super well programmed, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's a game-breaking mechanic I'm just not aware of. But if you're watching, drop something in chat. We can talk. You know, there's not much going on. I think I'm at the point in the game where things are going to be pretty easy. It's going to be pretty bread and butter from here on out. But yeah, well, have fun, please. Every time with that. So, ooh, that was weird. It like lagged. The sound I can't mute. I can only mute the music, which is great because that gets old real fast. But you know, that's where we're at. So again, we're gonna be building mana. I don't have notes. My guess is somewhere in the realm of like, oh man, I don't know, 300, maybe 350-ish before we start a spam. So I'm gonna send a dwarf out and also the special attack. So we're just we're doing our thing. Oh, that's my dwarf. I was like, what is going on? So I'm gonna try to get this muted again. Cool, that actually worked. I think what I'm gonna do in future runs is have music on Chrome and then just mute Firefox like in my computer, because it's just kind of agony. I was really slow on that mana upgrade. That wasn't great. So it looks like it's just not going to mute, so we're going to enjoy the beautiful sounds of beings being hit by arrows. I'll fix that before I do the actual run. I don't want that on like the VOD or anything. That'd be really annoying. So we're getting close. It looks like we're averaging about 8 minutes a map, or a battlefield, as I suppose I should be calling it. Okay, so centaurs do start now. So I did have that right in my little split thing. Honestly, I'm just going to kill my dwarf. Well, I'm going to let him die, because he's not going to be able to fight the centaur. And I'm going to hit mana again. It was a little slow. Again, doesn't really matter. I'm going to drop another dwarf for safety. You should take out all orcs and goblins that get through without any trouble. I really hate that this doesn't work correctly. The noise drives me nuts. Okay, I muted that time. No, it didn't. Cool. So, man, upgrade 355 is probably good. So what are we doing now? I'm just dribbling these dwarves out. Dwarf spam is good in terms of taking care of units. It's not good to destroy the castle. You're going to want just a bunch of hobbits, honestly. You're just better served that way. I really wish you could command units to like stop so you could send them out in waves, but you can't. They just go. They're headstrong, I guess. So this troll is a pretty fortunate spawn actually, because I'm going to be able to take it out with these arrows. Uh-oh. Bad arrows might cost me here. So honestly, I have enough dwarves that I'm not going to be able to build them up. They're just too slow. I'm going to turn arrows off. I don't know if I should be hobbit spamming right now, honestly. Part of me thinks no, and that this is a waste of mana. And I'm probably right. Yeah, this isn't looking good. I'm still going with the spam. I don't know why. Alright, the arrows should stop because I'm just shooting my own people. The centaur's coming through. Yeah, this was botched. I'm gonna stop the spam right now. The centaur's gonna take out like everyone. Fortunate thing is I'm gonna build a good amount of mana, but honestly that was a waste of time. It's hard because the dwarves just like get too far. It's hard to spam them. We're gonna take out the centaur. It's gonna give us a huge chunk of mana. It takes a while to kill at this point. So I'm gonna wait, send out one dwarf just to deal with those guys. But then I'm gonna try something a little weird. I'm just gonna dwarf spam. Oh, I messed up the... There we go. So that might be kind of bad in terms of getting my dwarves properly spaced. Man, wow, my arrows are bad. Like, really bad. There we go. Alright, that's going to be the end of dwarf spam. So I'm gonna wait. Oh, dragons? What? I had no idea they were summoned this early in the game. That's not good. Like, really bad for my pace. Honestly, I shouldn't have turned that off. The dwarves are just gonna die. Wow, that makes this, like, really bad. Like, so much worse than I could have imagined. What I am going to do, though, is start another dwarf spam, because I have the mana for it. Oops, I was hitting the wrong button. Man, wow, I really didn't know dragons were summoned this early. Bad arrows again, kind of freaked out there. How much health does this have? Okay. Let's get in there. I actually probably want to keep the troll there. Better the troll than the dragon hitting my guys. Okay, it looks like my dragon's strings me hitting anyway. What is going on? I really don't remember this happening this early. But this might be good in terms of what it allows me to spam. Like, I can pretty much have endless dwarves because of this mana. The centaur has a really weird animation. It's hard to tell if you're hitting it. So I'm gonna wait to save up. Oh. Looks like I was bad on my arrows there. So hobbits should probably start like now. Whoops, I'm shooting my dwarves. I should turn off arrows. And we're going hobbit spam. I'm praying that this works. This is probably the ugliest part of the game, these mid-levels, because you don't have good upgrades, but your opponent does, because they're cheaters, like, I don't know. But this is probably it, because I took out that ogre. We're going to deal a ton of damage. There is an ogre back there, but I don't think he can, like, withstand the rate of hobbit I have. The troll might... No, I think we're in too deep. Okay, we're coming up on time for the split. Okay, split. Now what do I want to buy here? It looks like I have mana per kill. I almost want arrows though, honestly, but I think mana per kill is probably... or total mana, honestly. That total mana stock is really important. I might want to go... mana per kill. And then maybe mana regeneration, but I think I'm going to want arrows for the next map. No, it looks like I can't afford this, so I will go mana regeneration. And then we're going to do this. Alright, so we'll see how those upgrades go. I really should be writing down like what's working and what's not. I think the key is just mana, like mana at all costs. So, I've still got a second viewer. You know, definitely feel free to drop in on the chat. We can discuss all things Epic War. You know, if you have any questions, I can answer those. If you just want to hang out, that'd be cool too. But if not, I am totally cool. Just being your host. So, that goblin got through. I'll just send one hobbit to take it out. So I have more time to up my mana pool. The nice thing about this is my mana pool is huge, which is really good. I'm going to be able to get really good spams going. Send out a dwarf. Deal with those smaller guys that are getting through. Getting ready for more mana. I think I'm going to want to go something like 400-ish, maybe one mana level higher. So I have good mana regeneration to sustain like a dwarf spam or something like that. So, we're just going to do our thing here.
And more uninterrupted. Switch apps.
Oh wow, I was really late on that mana upgrade. That's okay.
And get it all ad-free.
The dwarf did great work. I'm going to send her another one.
Free for 30 days and just $9.99 a month after.
And the dwarves, like, they really just take care of any of those stragglers. It's really nice. Oh wow, again, super late on the mana upgrade. I should probably send another dwarf. Things are getting a little hectic. Like, not... I don't know what happened here, but it looks like I am going to need more dwarves. I think I'm just going to start a dwarf spam now, before things get ugly. This is probably as much mana as I'll want. I'd like to take out this ogre. I will. So I'm just gonna like keep doing a dwarf spam pretty much till my dwarves get like to the very end. We'll drop the special attack, why not? So we took that out. Let's go for this troll. Okay. Wow, I just can't shoot. I guess we're going for this back ogre and troll. Which is fine. Honestly, I think the ogres are a bigger deal than the trolls because of their range, even though they're weaker. And I can probably stop the dwarf spam. There's probably enough dwarves. Oh yeah, that's right. So they get their turret now, which like is whatever, because it's not that good. And we're gonna start hobbit spamming because I think we'll have enough mana to just withstand it and turn that off. The centaur spam is, or spam spawn. We'll see. I hope I have enough dwarves that I can just kind of walk through him without much problem. That looked to be pretty false. Wow, like really false. He killed like every dwarf I had. So that sucks. That pretty much undoes everything I was working on. So we're gonna get back to dwarf spam. Wow. Centaur is really a problem. Honestly, I'd rather have the dragon. He's a bigger target. Centaur's kind of weird to hit because of his animations. And I shot my dwarf in the back. So, just doing our same old thing. Spamming dwarves. Hoping they don't summon a centaur again. And it looks like the muting has failed me. Should attack for funsies. The ogres have longer range than the dwarves, which I think is super whack, because range is really, really important in this game. Which is why the trolls and golems aren't really good. So, I can probably stop dwarf spam and go for hobbit spam, and there's a centaur again. So I'm going to hold off on the hobbit spam, and probably, actually, I'm going to hold off on the bullets altogether. And hopes, whoops, I messed that up. I can't reach the centaur, which sucks, because again, it just undoes everything. But this time, I'm glad I waited. I have a lot more mana to just keep up the dwarf spam, even though he killed the dwarves. So I can just fight through the centaur. And kill him. And well, that didn't work super well. We're going to have a bunch of experience, though. That's the good thing about all of this disaster. It actually looks like my dwarves did get through, but there's a dragon, so it doesn't matter. So that's cool. I am going to keep up the dwarf spam because I think I have to. And I'm not shooting arrows. There we go. I'm going to shot my own dwarf, whatever. So keep up dwarf spam. I just need to push through this wave of enemies, but it's just so difficult. Oops. Dropped the arrows way too much there. So we have to hope this red dragon is close to death, and he is. Just a couple more arrows, he's dead. Take out this ogre if we can. Yeah, we'll just let that go through and deal with it. This is tough. This is definitely tough. Wow, they have just too many ogres. It's like killing all of my dwarves. Because they're stacked. I think I'm shooting my own dwarves, but like I can't reach the ogres. The centaur got through. This is a disaster. That's really the best way I can describe what's going on right now. So centaur's dead, but there's ogres. Boy. The ogres, I think I have to just ignore the trolls. I don't even think they're a big deal. Like, they're the stronger unit, so you think you'd want to focus on them, but they're honestly just worse than the ogres. I'm struggling. Definitely having a hard time here. My hand's getting really tired of hitting this 3. Again, taking out ogres, really important. The nice thing about this is I have a ton of dwarves. So I should probably stop on the dwarves. Oh, it's the centaur again. It's the worst timing. He's going to take out every stacked dwarf there. Which is really dumb. Yeah, like just like that. It's like I can't get through. I think I might have just needed to go with a higher mana cap here than what I went with. But this would be a good time to turn off my arrows and go for a Hobbit spam, because I think my dwarves can fight this off. I'm probably wrong about that. It's just too many ogres. That's pretty much what this has come down to. So this has failed again. It's bad. It's gonna be probably the longest level. Oh, good. We got that coming through too. That's great.
Want to keep playing music with your screen off? Start a YouTube Music Premium trial.
Actually, I'm gonna do the mana now. You know, this isn't working. Obviously, I need to be able to withstand
Restrictions apply.
or keep up a continuous dwarf spam.
With YouTube Music
Man, I should turn
Premium,
off my arrows.
explore your favorite albums, music videos, and more, even when you're offline or lock your screen, and get it all.
So, all right,
YouTube
we've got
Music
way
Premium
bigger
for
mana.
30 days and just
I'm shooting my own
$9.99
dwarf because
Cancel
I'm
anytime.
an
Restrictions
idiot.
apply.
It's really hard to shoot the ogres. They're like shorter than the dwarves. Like, tell me how that makes any sense. So it makes it hard to get over. Alright, I'm gonna start the dwarf spam again. You know, we'll see where this gets us. Really want to take out the centaur. It's being pretty bothersome. The problem is really just on that centaur spawn. It's like, if it's gonna be there, I lose that wave, and if it's not, I get through. It's pretty annoying, honestly, but that's okay. Sometimes that's just how it's gotta go. We're building up a lot of dwarves here, which is nice. And I'm sustaining pretty consistent, like, dwarf production. This troll is really getting in the way of these arrows. So we're just gonna go for these back ogres. So we have like 30 dwarves, which is nuts. I really need a centaur though to spawn like now, or else I'm gonna run into this. Okay. Oh, good. Yeah. So I got the dragon and the centaur. That's sick. The nice thing is the centaur looks like he's gonna fall into the arrows. He is. But then there's the dragon, who's gonna kill every dwarf without any problem. I really need to be able to hit the dragon. So we're hitting the dragon, keeping up dwarf production, because we've got to push through these like big enemies. Honestly, I might need a mana pool even higher than this if this shows to not work. I should really be keeping notes if I'm going to practice. So cool, the dragon's dead, and we've still got a decent amount of dwarves. Problem is, they've got a bunch of ogres stacked. It's pretty whack, but it's okay. We're keeping up dwarf production, which is good. If I could upgrade range on any of these units, that would just be really vital. Because we're just getting taken out. So, Hobbit spam soon, but I'm worried just another centaur is going to come in. My dwarves aren't really making progress.
Music videos and more, even when you're offline or lock your screen, and get it all ad-free.
Yeah, there's the centaur.
YouTube Music Premium, free for 30 days and just $9.99.
We're going to go for the Hobbit
Cancel
spam.
anytime. Restrictions apply.
He just doesn't even take damage. This is ridiculous. Oh, I really should have my arrows set up better than this. Honestly, I'm just gonna spam. I don't know what to do in this level anymore. I hadn't had a problem this bad in this level before. I don't really know what happened. I'm shooting my own dwarves. It's always fun. Okay, this might be something. But honestly, this doesn't really look like it's working. The fact that there's friendly fire on the arrows makes this really agonizing. So we have so many hobbits now that maybe I can actually do damage, but without the dwarves to support them, and there's a centaur to just kind of end all of this again. It's ridiculous. So there's really no point in the hobbits. They can't even do damage anymore, neither can the dwarves. Once the centaur shows up, he kills everything in his path. That's kind of just how it is. It's really annoying because there's no equivalent to the centaur for you, which I think is pretty unfair. Like, you get the wizard at that tier, and the wizard's not good. He's really expensive. He doesn't do much damage, and he's not that strong. So I'm going to build more mana. I think what I have to be able to do is sustain a dwarf production. Like, constantly. It's the only way. So, I'm just going to build mana. I'm probably going to build to like 1,000. That's what I should have done in the first place. Do I have a writing utensil? I don't. That was a mistake. Honestly, if I just summon a bunch of dwarves and move my arrows up, I'm probably fine. Be right back. Alright, so we're back. The writing utensil. I'm gonna let myself know that like 1k mana for that. Okay, so we're at 1,000 mana. Got a centaur. I'm gonna build up mana.
With YouTube Music Premium, you get official albums, music videos, and more uninterrupted. Switch apps.
And I think...
Lock your screen. Or even
wow, this is weird. Look at that. Okay, yeah, so it was saving up. I don't know if the enemy actually works on a mana system. It seems like they do. Because, like, you know, they only summoned orcs and goblins here, and then that dragon came out. And I think they're getting mana per kill, so I think this strategy of, like, walling up and going for a one wave is probably the best. So honestly, I'm going to start spamming dwarves now, because I need... Dragon should be dead soon. He is. So that's going to be a huge chunk of mana. And look at that, like, no ogres, no trolls, no centaurs. This is what I want to see. They're not going to get any kills without those units. So it kind of puts them in a bad position. If it works like I think it does. So, this is going to be long. Like, really long. I might just submit this as world record. Well, you know, why bother trying to beat it? So, you can see we're keeping up, like, constant dwarf production. It's awesome. It's like exactly what I want to see. Just gonna keep spamming dwarves. The turret will take out some guys, but it's fine. I should turn off the arrows pretty soon. Like right now. And at this point, we go hobbit spam. The dwarves are gonna mow through those guys. This is looking really good. I think this might be it. I'm gonna have so much experience that I shouldn't have an issue with any of the other waves ever again. Which is really nice. Yeah, look at this. Just cutting through it. It's awesome. I'm sure I can stop hitting that. Coming up on time. I'm gonna get ready for it. Oh my goodness. The sound. Oh my goodness. And finally got that split. It was like a 20-minute round. Alright, so definitely going for arrows. At this point, do I want dragons? Or do I want more mana? I think I can do both. Yeah, I can. That's really good. Dragons are going to eliminate a lot of my problems, which is awesome. I'm going to go for another mana pool, because it's the best thing you can do. And I still have money. This is crazy. We're going to go for EXP gain. Not that it really matters. So we've got a ton of mana. Ton of mana. This is great. You know, we suffered a lot there, but it's going to make this. It's going to make it quick. And this is agony. But, you know, Wolfpack's got so many songs that you can accept a bad one every once in a while, right? So, again, like before, I'm going to be saving up for mana because dragons are expensive. Send out a dwarf. That was probably too early. Like, way too early to do so. So you can see those arrows are quick. They're going to take out pretty much everything they touch. Besides, like, centaurs. That's probably the first thing that it won't, you know, just annihilate. Yeah, you can see. That dwarf's just cutting through him. Has he even taken damage? He's taking a good amount of damage, actually. Should probably send another one out. Special attack for funsies. That's pretty much all it's ever for. Makes you feel like you're doing something. I hit R there. Didn't register the first time, but that's okay. I'm gonna want to take out this ogre. And there we go. Centaur is next. He's a big problem. But he'll give us good mana. Which is exactly what we want. We're going to have a drop here. Just kind of mashing R. There we go. Alright, so we are doing well. I'm going to try this with 1,000 mana. Should I? Or should I play it safe? I feel like I should just play it safe.
You're here for the
wow.
music, not the
bad arrows.
Get YouTube Music Premium to listen offline when you lock
there we go.
And without
drop
ads.
another dwarf.
YouTube Music Premium, free for 30 days and just $9.99 a month after. Cancel anytime. Restrictions apply.
Building up that mana. It's really nice having the dragon. Like I mentioned before, the dragon solves all of our problems. Makes it efficient. We're not wasting time on like 30 different runs. And it guarantees I can have like continuous dwarf spam, which is great. Ogre should be, yep, dead. Alright. Drop the special attack. Drop a dwarf. And we're just doing our thing. Saving up for some mana. Taking out... Oh no, not the sound. So, we're getting close to being able to afford a dragon, which is nice. Honestly, at this point, I want their bigger enemies, so I can get mana faster. I'm not worried about, like, dying to anything here. Doing our thing, getting mana. Honestly, my dwarves are like getting too far. There we go, a dragon. That's what I like to see. That's unironically what I want to see. It's good for mana. Oops. Well, I guess this is fine. I'm gonna need like quite a few dwarves here. This might get a little dicey. Drop the special attack for the minimal help it provides. And I'm gonna be dwarf spamming just to make sure I can get through all of this without dying. Alright, the dragon's dead. That was really the big concern. I can probably stop spamming dwarves now. I'm probably gonna go one higher than, well, no, there's no reason. That only makes things slower. Because I need to get that full 2500 for a dragon. So once I have my dragon, I can pretty much do whatever I want. What I would really like to see is him summon a dragon. So I can know my dragon will get through safely. That would be the ideal. So we're coming up on dragon. It's exciting. Alright, we got dragon. Now, we dwarf spam. I'm gonna kill my own dwarves here. And sorry, I kind of like spaced out on that noise. It kind of becomes white noise after a while. Okay, it's still coming. Oh, I forgot to be dwarf spamming. That's actually important. I probably shouldn't have hit... Okay, good. It didn't actually like hit the dragon. Yeah, so we'll let the dragon do that. He's gonna one-shot, I think, everything. The dwarves will get in front. To make sure when I'm shooting my enemies, because the dragon is so big, I'm not shooting the dragon. So far so good. I want the dwarves, you know, just where the end of the dragon's range is, so I'm stacking damage as much as I can. Got a centaur here. This is actually like the perfect time. Oops, I sent a hobbit out. Rest in peace. That hobbit is dead. My only concern is the turret's gonna hit the dragon. Oh no, I should be hitting this centaur. So that was maybe a little bad. Now is the time I turn arrows off. I'm gonna go for like the double spam. I'm gonna be mashing 1 and 3 to get dwarves and hobbits. And hope that no dragon comes through. How's my dragon doing? Good, he's got a lot of health. I think he'll be okay. So, it looks like I can sustain endless dwarf and hobbit production at this mana level, which is awesome. It's really good to see. So we just need the dragon close enough. We're getting really close to just doing a ton of damage. So close. There's a centaur there. Not wonderful. But he is going to get close. Hopefully just the endless dwarf spam combined with the dragon will solve this problem. Ooh, he froze the centaur. That's big. I'm surprised the centaur didn't outright die. And now we're doing damage. This... We have to hope this is the end. The dragon will survive. Damage is going to be a little slow. Just because they're endlessly dying and then being replenished and doing damage. They've got a dragon. This could get ugly, but let's hope we can get it fast enough. It's looking good. Damage is slowing down. Oh man, how bad would it be? We got it, we got it. Oh, that's awesome. Whew! Alright, it's time there. Skill confirm. At this point, best arrow for sure. Oh, I can't afford more mana. That's unfortunate. We're probably gonna go for more mana per kill. Yeah, that's probably the most important. And we can afford mana regeneration. A lot of it, which is good. Alright, let's go to the next one. Same old, same old. Now that we have max, well, not max tower, but max regular arrows, we really, nothing should get through. Like, nothing. It looks like the muting actually worked. Which is nice, because that noise is unbearable. So, we're just going to be maxing out mana. And the arrows come in so fast that it just stuns every enemy. Keeps them hit stun. Which is good. It's good for us. Oh. I should probably just have my hand on R. Nothing's going to get through, and if it does, a troll or a dwarf should take care of it. But it doesn't look like anything can get through. So we're going to save that mana. Nope, not even the centaur can get through. He might not, but other creatures might. There we go. I had to actually move it.
With YouTube Music Premium, you get official albums, music videos, and more uninterrupted. Switch apps. Lock your screen.
So things are going to be pretty cut and dry from here on out.
Music doesn't stop.
I've probably said that a few times now, but I swear it's actually true this time.
YouTube Music Premium, free for 30 days and just $9.99 a month after. Cancel anytime. Restrictions apply.
Special attack, why not? I might go 1 mana level higher than I did last time, just to be safe, I think. Like, it's definitely not the most efficient, but it's the safest, I'm sure. So we're not spending any mana except to gain more mana. You know, you gotta spend mana to get mana. I'm pretty sure that's how that saying goes, right? Send a dwarf out for those goblins. Not a big deal. And we're just building mana. Getting a lot of mana per kill. So we just got that upgrade, which is nice. I think we're getting the max amount of mana per kill, which is really useful. And with these arrows, we can just farm it until we've got enough. At this point, there is really no risk of losing the game except in the final battle. And even then, I've never lost it. Never being the 2 times I've played this in the last decade. But so my dwarf got too far. He's gonna die in my own arrows stream, it looks like. No, okay, he went out honorably. Went out fighting. That's good. I'm gonna do 1 more mana. That should be plenty. Send out a dwarf. We can send those out endlessly now. Honestly, was it worth it to go this extra mana upgrade? Probably not. It's probably just a waste of time. Because I can already summon dwarves continuously. So, I'm thinking I'm only going to need 1 dragon. I almost did another mana upgrade. That would have been really bad. So we're going to be sending out a dragon pretty soon. Oh, and good. So are they. And dragon. And then I don't want to do the dwarf spawn or spam just yet because they're just gonna die at the hands of the centaur and dragon. Wow, the dragon went fast. He went like faster than the. So, oops, I'm spamming hobbits there too. Well, I think I can afford it. Yeah, I mean, I might as well. I don't see why not. It doesn't seem to be costing me any mana. Like, I could do this in perpetuity. Which is nice. It's really nice. Honestly, the secret strat. Upgrade mana and keep doing this. I'm not going to turn off my arrows for a while. Well, maybe I lied. I'm going to turn off right now. So, my whole front line's going to die to the arrow stream because they come out so fast now. So at this point, I'm just going to be spamming hobbits and dwarves and doing mana upgrades when I can, because I don't think the second dragon really serves much purpose right now. So might as well save up so I could spam dragons if I needed to. Yeah, this is looking like it's going to be quick. It looks like we'll be doing, yep, we're doing damage now. The dragon is almost close enough to be burning. This guy's in the back. Which is what I really need. That's like the big purpose of the dragon here. That centaur, though, he's going to do a lot of work. I mean, he already has. Yeah, wow. I'm not even damaging him. Oh, there we go. We're doing damage now. That's important. Once he's dead. And he is. Things are going to get a lot easier for us. So, it's really slow. The Archdevil. Alright, that's going to make things interesting. This is going to be a twofer. And honestly, I should just stop, stop this. Kill my dragon. Because he's just in the way of me shooting.
With YouTube
He's
Premium,
killing so many
digital
hobbits that it's
albums,
lagging. Oh no.
music videos, and more uninterrupted. Switch apps, lock your screen, or even lose service, and the music doesn't stop. And get it all
Alright,
ad-free.
let's send another dragon out.
YouTube Music
And like
Premium,
before,
free for
I should be
30 days
spamming.
and just $9.99 a month
Now that
after. Cancel
the
anytime.
enemies are in the path of
Restrictions
the
apply.
arrows again. Drop that. Why not? These poor hobbits. I'm gonna turn off the arrows. I'm just killing myself at this point. Oh, we're gonna have double dragon. That's gonna... I think that'll put this in the bag. Barring like another archdevil, and even with another archdevil, honestly. It's good for taking out these small guys, but not the big boys. Switch hands, because that one's getting tired. So, things are going well. Oh, they have a dragon. Oh, and he's behind the wall. I don't know how I feel about that. But it looks like we're still advancing. Honestly, if I keep this up but just get the dragons a little closer, they would just burn the castle. And they're inching closer. You know, this is only going to get better, I think. I just need them to be... It looks like I have 3 dragons now? Oh, the dragon died to the dragon fire. That's it. This is over. So, let's wait for this to end. I'm sure I can stop spamming. Probably could have stopped a while ago. Get ready on time for the split. Oh, good. Just in time for that beautiful noise. And... split. Okay, I'm going to do the skills. We have... Let's max out mana. Let's max out EXP so I can get through these skills faster. And let's go. Roll 10. No, 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 no. You don't understand. This one was 10 minutes. That might be the standard for these next few levels. So we're at max starting mana, which is fuego. Very, very good. Oh, what's up? Andrew's in chat, I didn't even realize. I can probably stop spamming R for the mana pool. So yeah, like before, we're just gonna be... Oh my goodness, the noise, dude, I can't make it stop. There we go. No, okay, good, thanks. Is it over? Oh my goodness, it's like actually over. Okay, cool. No! I'm definitely gonna fix this after this practice round, which honestly might just be the world record that I'm gonna submit. But I might do a second run today afterwards just to have the full experience and just not have this nightmare. Okay, maybe we're good now. I beg that we're good now. No, it's like... Okay. I think it's when I click off the tab that it re-unmutes. I think I've solved this enigma I've been dealing with for an hour. I'll send another dwarf out to catch that goblin. Waiting for a mana boost. We'll get it. At this point, I'm probably gonna probably go one more. I think that will allow me to endlessly spawn dwarves and hobbits while still summoning dragons. and that's all it's going to take at this point. It's really just a waiting game. Even the final boss is a waiting game. It doesn't take any skill. This is just like a 2-hour waiting simulator, honestly. So we'll get our mana. I was a little slow on that. Oh well. I should really be paying closer attention. This dwarf, he served us well. But he is, he's going to perish. Discord looks to be down. I don't see that. I'm going to call you.
Hello.
Hey!
There we go.
Oh my goodness, the noise, dude.
What noise? Oh, the noise of the arrows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to summon a dwarf. Whoops. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Also, I'm going to turn down the music. Kind of loud. Alright, do you want to talk? Just make sure I can hear you.
Hello.
Hey. It's still kind of loud. I'm going to boost that a little bit. And turn down back.
No, that was a mistake.
So thanks for joining me on this practice run.
Of course, I'm excited to be a part of
This nightmare.
Yeah, it's something, dude.
How
many battlefields are there?
There's 15.
Okay.
And I love that it's battlefield, like 2 words.
Yep.
Like it is a field for battle, not a battlefield.
What else would it be?
So there is another person watching that's not you or me, but I've been trying to get them to say anything, and they aren't. So I'm glad they're here, though.
Yes, hello.
So I haven't explained to you, Andrew, how this game goes.
Yeah.
So I'll do that now.
I've played it.
Oh, you really?
Yeah.
Like when you were younger?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really funny. So you're familiar with just the agony.
Absolutely.
Like, really the only thing that takes skill is the beginning, and then the rest of it you're just waiting for every level to end.
Yes, that's all it is.
So, it's pretty awful.
Like, yeah, because it's like as soon as you get like some of them past a certain threshold, there's literally no way they can win.
Right, like, once you have a dragon, pretty much, the game is over.
Yes.
Like, they can't get through it, and you're gonna summon like 60,000 hobbits, and that's just it.
The issue comes though, like when your dragon is placed like right where this is, and then their dragon comes in, and you just have no way to hit it or something.
Yeah, when it's behind the tower, that's the problem of the whole game. Like right now, there's an archdevil coming in, which is gonna be a huge problem. Why did it do that? Please. End me, dude.
Well, it should probably be fine. Nope.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the archdevil doesn't actually do a lot of damage. It just, like, kills all of your smaller units. I need this to end.
Might not.
Alright, then here's what we're gonna do, because, my goodness, my sound. I'm really sorry for I'm sorry for you that you're gonna have to hear this.
I'm not hearing anything. I have this stream muted.
Oh, that's very smart. Alright, I turned sound off on Firefox, and it's still not off. The screams. Also, there's a million Firefoxes? So I have to turn this off, like off. Wow, that's so bad.
We killed every single
Yikes.
one of the units except.
So I had to... I don't know what to do.
It won't come back, right?
No, it just randomly comes back. That's just what it does.
Well.
And like, I can't fix that because I can't turn off Firefox's sound.
I don't know. We can take a look at it later.
Yeah.
Every time I see the dragon just one-hit things, it just makes me laugh.
It's pretty funny. Wow, the sound thing is just really messing with me. Because it like the tab is muted, and then it's just like no, no, now I'm not.
But yeah, the tab being muted won't matter. It's pulling it from the output. Actually, that should matter. I don't know why.
It just comes back. Like even if I'm not streaming, it's just like, oh, you muted the tab, and it'll say it's muted. It's like it's not muted. It's coming back.
I don't know.
But for now, we seem to be good. No, what? I just want the one tab. Why are the tabs connected? I think this game, like, secretly is a virus.
Yeah. Your people are falling to your own arrows.
Yeah, I should probably turn that off. There we go. Uh-huh.
Please, angle, come back.
There's no good angle. Like, you can't hit this, and so you just have to hope your soldiers can deal with it. So now it's just spawning. It's just spawning dragons and dwarves and hobbits till the end.
Yeah. Really.
What did I just do? Okay, sorry, I couldn't hear you over the screams.
Oh, that's normal.
Oh boy, I can't wait till this is over so I can fix this sound problem. Sorry, what?
Run.
Run?
The run.
Oh, hold on, just wait till this level is over. I just can't hear you. So we're coming up on the end and time on the split, and that's when I can pause all of this. Okay. It's time on the split, and we're going to pause. Okay. Whew. So let's see. If I just close out this, and then, all right. So I'm gonna go into my volume mixer, right?
Yep. How many desktop audio inputs are there?
There's only just the one Microsoft, but when I go to app and device preferences, there are like 16 Firefoxes.
Yeah, because they're all the different tabs.
I only have one tab open.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. And I honestly think it's like creating more Firefoxes.
What?
I don't know how to describe this to you besides the nightmare.
Screenshot.
Here, hold on. I think that might be all of them.
Please don't end your world. Like.
Yeah, hold on.
Exit
I'm gonna save the stream, or save the game.
Yeah, but like, even if you do that and save it, like, can you come back into it?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Save this.
Yeah, I could
Okay.
close the desktop. I could turn off my computer and come back.
I'm worried. Okay.
Alright, so I did that. We should no longer be hearing sound from this. So I don't know if when you played this, you knew about like the only known glitch in this game, which is when you hold down arrow and then click off while holding arrow and then let go of arrow and click back in, it shoots forever.
Yeah.
It's like vital to play the game.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Like-
you lose your mind.
Even like casually, it's vital. Oh, I forgot to restart the timer. Oh well.
No, hold on. Just exit out of the.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Quit the
Now,
map.
now you've ruined the split.
I mean, the split's just gonna be long, which is fine.
Yeah.
Because like I'm not competing against anything, so as long as my time is longer and not shorter than it should be, it's still like valid. Oh goodness. Well, I'm glad that's probably over.
For now.
Yeah, really. for now is right.
Every single time, you should just try to build up Twitch's catalog for random game icons. So, the category is games and demos, right?
Yeah, there is an Epic One or Epic War 1 group, but I was like, if I do that, no one's ever gonna see it. Like, who's seeking this game out?
No, but you gotta do that.
But how would I ever gain like an initial viewer?
It doesn't matter. Like, the point is, like, every single time that you, like, play a game, you just, like, if there's a way that you can submit a picture, you just do it, and you just fill out Twitch's catalog for them.
Oh wow, I forgot to buy upgrades from the last round because I was dealing with all that sound stuff.
You fool.
So this round's gonna be unnecessarily difficult, but that's fine.
It just means that the one after that is like, okay, here's all the upgrades.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have like a million upgrades, which at this point I have every upgrade that matters, really. Like, I have max mana, so the games are gonna go about as fast as I can. So I thought my total time was gonna be like an hour 30, but I think I messed up a couple of the levels. And it's gonna be probably closer, like over 2 hours.
This is a long run, dude.
Yeah, it's a really long run. I'm pretty sure both of my practice runs were shorter than this.
Wow. Okay.
So the special attack doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's good.
Um,
Oh, that one? Yeah. It just hits everything like AoE, like for 1 damage.
right. It's like, cool, that was useful. Really late on the mana boost there. Oh well. Dragon dying will give me another one. So, the hardest part of the game is the beginning of the game. Like, levels 3 through like 8. And
I
then
thought you meant beginning of like every level, but
no, the beginning of every level is like fine. It's like the beginning, like 3 to 8 is really hard, and then past that, you can't lose. I'm gonna say that and then lose just
I
somehow.
hope you don't lose. It's pretty much just like wait the game.
Yeah, absolutely. It's that's definitely all it is. The art symbol came out kind of early, but
This is a problem.
yeah, it might be.
You need the dragon, Daniel.
I think I'll take it out before it actually hits my castle. That's really the only thing I'm concerned about. Yeah, it's gone. Which is actually nice. It's gonna be a huge mana drop. I also love that this game is just like discount Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
Like generic non-copyright violation Lord of the Rings. Though the centaurs, were they it's weird to me that centaurs are a villain in this game.
Well, I think centaurs like mythically are known as like non-good creatures.
Really? I had never really like taken it to be that way.
That was under the impression that I had.
Huh. Well, that's good to know. I have enough mana here now that I probably don't need to boost it anymore. So I'm going to wait. It's going to be the same thing as always. It's going to be drop the dragon, wait a little bit, and then endless dwarves and hobbits till the game is over.
Dream.
So that dragon's dead. I can probably start doing this. It's tough too that your dragon is so big that you like shoot it half the time.
Yeah.
And like you can't get over it. So pour one out for all the Hobbit lives lost in the Great War.
They knew what they got into. You know what? They probably didn't actually. Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, they're gonna be coming like semi-consistently from here on out. That's why I got that little baby Balrog on the split. Although a lot of my split images were just wrong. Like I thought the dragon didn't come out till 9, and I saw it at 6.
Oh,
And it was like, oh, I really wasn't ready for this.
like hello.
Okay, whoops, I just shot the dragon for like... Okay, not that much. Timing of this dragon's actually really convenient, because I'm just going to be able to kill it with arrows before it gets close enough to actually cause a problem.
Yeah.
Special attack, why not? Okay, the dragon's dead, and I'm shooting my own dragon.
Wow, you're just like in the back. It's like ah.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. Oh my goodness, dude.
also love how the hobbits just run in.
Yeah, they don't care. They won't stop. You can't even make them stop. They're gonna do it. I'm gonna turn off arrows because the army's gotten to the point where it's just there.
Hobbits are just perishing, dude. Just lambs just slow.
They're the definition of cannon fodder.
They are.
Oh man,
So sad.
it is. It's pretty tragic if you think about it. I try to not dwell on it.
Wow.
Oh boy, I'm really just trying to get to the end. You know, I think I've pointed out everything you can, and these last few levels are just.
Waiting.
Yeah, it's just waiting, and you can't like wait any faster. It kind of has to follow this process.
Wait faster. Oh, this is a problem.
Yeah, the Archdevil. I'm not thrilled about it, but I have 2 stacked dragons, so
I feel like that's not enough though.
I think it is. The fact that there's a dragon behind it is probably a problem.
That's why, yeah. Yep.
Okay, the dragon's dead, so we're fine.
You killed one of them.
Yeah, but I still have 2 more. I guess there were 2. Oh, well, he just died. So I only have 1 dragon, but another one's coming in. And at this point, I'm just going to be doing tower damage for the rest of the game. The real skill is knowing when you can stop mashing 1 and 3, so you stop feeling pain.
Yeah.
Because it's agony.
Get a mouse with like bindings on the side of it.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I'm 2/3 through the speedrun that I'm only going to do once.
That's true. What's the next run?
I'm probably just going to, I might just go Epic War 2, but I'm going to check out the speedrun archives and see if there's like a less agonizing game I can do to fill the void.
Like balloons.
Nah, Bloons actually has entries, so I have to like be efficient.
Well, this goes on a resume, right? Like if you get like 15 like world records.
Oh, absolutely. Once I get the 1, that's definitely going on the on like the Twitch overlay. I'm keeping a counter. But yes, this is also going to go on a resume. It's almost over. I think I can stop pressing buttons now and just get ready for the split. I have to create my own rules as to how the split and when start and stop is, because it doesn't exist.
It's your own category.
Okay, so I'm going to want to go max mana. I have max all of that. At this point, it's just like unlocking the angel,
Wizard.
getting these arrows. I could probably just save and then go on to the
So
next.
much EXP, dude.
Yeah, and it just like doesn't matter. The XP is just irrelevant at this point.
Yeah.
So once again, we're just waiting. I did have the angel split right. Like that does come at 12, and I don't really know if there's a faster way to get it. The angel really only serves a purpose for the very end of the game and nothing else. Because you just need enough units to hold off the end. It's literally the name of the boss. So.
I always love games like this where it comes to a point where your default is just so broken, like your default arrow in this point.
Yeah.
Is just so good that they all just perish instantly.
Right, like, now that I have the special arrows, nothing is getting through this except dragons and archdevils. Like, nothing else can survive this, even if they're stacked. And the exploding arrow, I'm pretty sure, just, like, instantly kills the orcs and, goblins.
I like how it explodes,
They fly away. Oh, just wait till the end when it shoots my hobbits and they get launched, like, off the top of the screen. The physics in this game, like, they're pretty minimal. It's just arrows and flying bodies. The one nice attention to detail I'll give the developer is, like, if you hit a flying body with enough arrows, it just ceases to exist. Because it actually creates a problem where so many of your hobbits' bodies are in the air that it creates a wall like that you can't hit the end through. So the
That's a
fact that that's
problem.
programmed in is a lifesaver because I don't know if the game would be beatable without that.
It's a problem.
Yeah, it's definitely a problem. Um, so yeah, like not even their strongest enemy is a threat anymore.
Yeah, do they get anything better than
They just get
the Archdevils?
upgraded archdevils, and it doesn't matter. Like they're bullet sponges.
Yeah.
Um, I'm I don't honestly know if I need to do another upgrade. I'm gonna summon an
Might as well.
angel just for fun.
Yeah. Like you might as well, right? Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The one guy that gets through, he's like, I did it! I'm on my way! And they're like, uh-oh.
Yeah, pouring out for that guy.
The single dwarf. He just keeps repeating, and my axe, and my axe.
Yeah, I would really like to like get the source code and just modify the sounds for this game. One, so I can take out the agony that is the arrow sounds,
Yep.
and so I could add that in every time a dwarf
It
swings.
just plays, we're taking the hobbits to Isengard every single time. Like anything happens.
Like every
You
time a
shoot an
hobbit
arrow.
is summoned.
No, you, no, every time you shoot an arrow, it makes that noise.
Oh wow, that would be something.
I like how when the dragon is frozen, its head just disappears.
Yeah. It doesn't need that. So we're gonna have an angel soon. The angels are really slow. I don't know why. Like, I guess it's just because they're too strong. And if they were as fast as hobbits, like they would just fly through the game.
It'd be crazy.
But they're like really slow. They're slower than dragons, which like you got those wings.
That makes sense though, but like, the stronger it is, the slower it is. I get that.
Yeah, like as a game design principle, I get it, but as like a character trait, like why is he flying so slow? Is he so heavy that the wings just barely keep him off the ground? All right, and at
The
this point,
sword is really, the sword is really heavy,
I
dude.
mean, yeah, it is like the length of him. So there go those hobbits serving their country. The angel's nice, is because it's the equivalent of the archdevil. So it just like it has like a magic attack that just flies through and kills everything.
Yeah, except they don't get arrows, so
Yeah, if the enemy got arrows, this game wouldn't be winnable.
probably not.
Can drop a dragon, and I can turn off the arrows.
Rest in peace, hobbits.
Yeah. I wish there was like a count of every unit you had and how many died.
Oh my god.
It would be pretty tragic.
Yes.
Do you think they accept pauses? Like if I'm going to use this as a world record submission?
No.
So you're saying I have to do this again?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. That's pretty bad. I'm going to try it and see if they let it go through. Because like there is no submission.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean that. Maybe, but
Oh, I don't think I turned off my special arrows, which is probably why my angel died and that dragon. Wow, I might be an idiot.
maybe.
So now because now I have to do arrows again.
And if we get the angle back.
Oh, I got the angle. Okay, cool. We're good again. I can turn off the arrows. My hand, dude. Just mashing 1 and 3. I am going to summon another angel, because having one of those is really useful.
I mean, I'm sure there'll be another archdevil. So.
Yeah. And it just keeps, like, it makes it so my hobbits can get closer to the tower faster, because it cuts
Yep.
through all of the smaller units. Oh boy. So I was trying to think of like other tags or categories I could put this under, but I don't think it.
Speedrunning?
There's not a speedrun category, but there's a speedrun tag which I put on.
Yeah, then that works.
Yeah. So with the stacked dragons, I don't think this archdevil will survive very long. Okay, well, I was wrong. He killed every dragon.
That's good.
Okay, I'm trying to get the arrows. Wow, that was a perfect angle.
Oh yeah, that was really good.
Part of the issue is I haven't upgraded these units very much, so their HP is pretty low.
Yeah.
But once we get through this level, I should be able to buy like every upgrade. Oh my goodness. What do you think I should do next? Like if you want to look through the categories and recommend something without an entry,
No. What site are you on?
you just go to speedrun.com.
Go through the categories for what?
Flash games with no entries, because you can sort by entry.
And just start making up. Like, honestly, the game doesn't matter. You can just make your own category for anything.
What do you mean by that?
So, like, you could do like Minecraft. You're like first to pick up a block or something like that. Like, something just
Just invent that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually.
Like that'd be pretty funny.
If I can just get through this dragon, alright, we're good. Like, it is over. The hobbits can begin their work.
Wait, is it gonna? I'm confused by. I guess I'm confused.
What are you confused about?
Send me a link if you can. Of after when you get started on the next one, send me a link of that search, like all the different possibilities, and then I'll look.
I'm a little confused as to what you mean by that.
Like all the different, because I can't see what games there are.
Really?
I'm probably not searching the right thing.
Yeah, you just go or speed run. I like how I can just like exit the game because it.
Yep, it doesn't matter.
Here, I'll get that mana upgrade. Yeah, and then you just go like games at the top,
Yeah.
and then genre like engine. You click flash, and then you sort by player count, and then you flip it. Yeah, Epic War.
Oh wow. Okay.
I could do Sierra. Oh, someone did a Sierra 7. The Epic Wars are the only ones with no entry. It's interesting. Anyway, I should probably check out what's going on here.
Oh, Red Remover. I remember this game. Oh wait, is one active player.
Like someone's running it right now.
Yeah.
That's really funny. Alright, this world record pace is looking really good. Oh boy.
Meat Boy apparently. Oh no.
No, that's so hard. I'm trying to take the easiest path possible. Man, even the dragon can't really get through the wall.
Oh, I want this game.
Which
There's
one?
currently 2 runs, and they're under 4. They're under 3 minutes.
Is it Flash Tennis? Because that game's really hard.
Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3: The Trial.
No, at this point, I should just create a category.
I agree. It's under 3 minutes.
That's really funny.
The world record run is like a minute.
What? That's actually like really impressive.
I don't know. It's probably catch a fish, and it's all RNG.
Yeah, that's fair.
Shh.
Oh boy.
Discord is down, and that makes me sad.
Aren't you on Discord right now?
Yeah, we are, but are you on the web portal or the app?
I'm on the app.
Whoa, it wasn't working for me.
That's weird.
And there are like thousands of reports that it's down.
Oh, that's really weird.
You must have opened it like before or something?
Yeah, I've had it open for a while.
That's probably why.
So, I think we're 2 mana upgrades away from full mana, and then I can do my thing. No, we're 3, so just 2 more from here. Oh boy. But yeah, if you just want to pick a random Flash game that doesn't have a category, period.
Fine. I just don't think I'm like able to look at this the right way. Let me see. What do I sort by? Like active players? No, I sort by player count. Or
Yeah,
what?
player count. And then you hit the arrow so it searches like ascending.
I see.
Honestly, I don't even need that next mana upgrade. Just send up the angel and get this over with.
Oops, the site's under a lot of pressure right now. Check back later.
It's under a lot of pressure because I'm about to break this record.
Stop.
Alright. Spam time.
It's all Epic Wars has 0 players.
Except Epic War 3. Someone has an entry in there.
That's-
It also happens to be the guy that moderates every other Epic War game.
Oh. But that's unless I could. We just need to go over this together because I don't think I'm looking at this.
Yeah, I don't know how this is this difficult.
It's way too difficult. I'm just getting advertisements for yodeling pickles. That's literally what
Pardon me.
I've never seen that before. The only one that I see that are 0 players are all the Epic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I could just create a new game altogether and be the moderator for that category.
Yeah, so you're saying that I look here, you're like, oh look, this isn't here. Now go find a Flash game.
Yes.
OMW.
What? Preferably one that doesn't take 2.5 hours.
No.
Alright, time to turn off my arrows because I just killed like 16 hobbits.
Name of this game, dude.
What? What are you saying?
I don't remember the name of this one game.
Oh, like the game you're thinking of right now?
Yeah.
Dang, this is looking to be one of the fastest fields. Like sub 7.
Oh, I found it.
Oh boy.
But it's like I didn't really find it.
I don't know what that means.
So I'll never find this. I think I have to come to the conclusion that I'm never gonna find this game because dude, I don't know.
Uh-huh. Alright, this is the second to last map before the end. literally the end. Um, well,
You can just make your own categories, right?
if I'm the moderator, I'm pretty sure, yeah. But like, you might as well just choose a short flash game. The easiest category to have any legitimacy is just any percent.
This game, this is a game where it's like you're a guy with a bow, okay?
Uh-huh.
And all that you do is you aim the bow and shoot birds.
Oh, I know that game. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I love Bowman.
Oh, so you're saying like first to 3 birds or first to
Yeah,
bird?
exactly. Yes.
That's actually incredible.
First to 30 birds is like a really good one, or like first to 25 birds. The issue is that you can't end the sound innately in the game, and it's a horrible sound.
Oh yeah, I would just mute Microsoft. Mute Microsoft. Mute Firefox.
I hope you can't mute Microsoft, dude.
Microsoft is dead.
It's Bowman 2 specifically. There's an even better game though, that, like where it's like a tower defense, kind of like how this one is, except you're a bowman like on the ground, or like it's like a first person. I can't explain it. I have no idea how it is, and I can't find it. And I was looking for that one. If I find it though, that's the one. That game's incredible.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I think I could find it.
There's a different one. It's not Bowman.
Alright, we're getting close to being able to do something. Also, can you unfollow me and follow me real quick so I can see if like the thing is working? Because I didn't see it come through when you did it last time.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops, really slow on that mana. I forgot I killed the Archfiend. Did you do it? Just so I know when to look.
Yep.
It doesn't look like it's working. I don't know if it works with like an unfollow refollow though.
I don't know.
Do you have Melissa's Twitch to test it on?
No, I don't.
Dang nabbit. That's fine. Okay, and I can like do stuff now. So, Angel first into Dragons. Pretty standard. Have you gotten one yet?
No, Bowman 2 is the call right now.
Alright. That sounds good. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, there's really not much to say here. Bowman 2. I don't remember there being a sequel to Bowman 2. Or to Bowman 1. Maybe I've never played it. Alright, cool. Wow, time came way faster than I expected. Oh no! Kind of messed up the... There we go. Okay, so it's last level. I just need the final angel upgrade. And then the rest of these just, I'm pretty sure, do not matter. Yeah, they don't. Okay, final battle. So, it starts out the same as every other one. It's just until you destroy the castle that the boss comes. The only thing different here is I have to go to max mana rather than one below max to like sustain what I need. Can I help you?
No.
No one can help us now.
You can, dude. Ah, I'm just so tired.
Yeah,
so
you
close,
you
though.
messaged me at like 5 a.m.
Yeah, I'll explain after this is all done. Oh, kill the dragon.
Man, this game takes a mental toll on you. Can you imagine having to reset this game?
No.
Yeah. That that makes sense. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have background music anymore. I should open Chrome and use that for music.
You probably should.
I'll
Spotify, I guess.
keep that noted for the future. There's too many ads on Spotify.
Oh,
I don't have to deal with the brow.
that's true. SoundCloud, no. SoundCloud has ads.
My first donation goal will be Spotify Premium.
Just do a student account.
Oh yeah, I probably could, and I still have that email.
There you go. If you do, I mean, then there you go.
Oh boy. I finally get to say, and that's time. It'll be an exhilarating experience.
Thank God. It's almost done.
Also, you can upload straight to YouTube from Twitch, I learned.
Yeah.
So,
There's it.
that'll be easy. Just waiting for max mana to roll around. Honestly, I think what might be faster... No, because I actually do want to stack units. Never mind. I was going to summon an angel first and get max mana like while I'm waiting. But I'm going to want as many units stacked when the end shows up.
Always one goblin that gets through.
Yeah, I just dropped an orc. Or an orc. A dwarf.
We will deal with him. Oh God. One hits him.
I think that ogre is going to kill the dwarf, though. Which would be really... No. Okay, we're good. So we're at max mana. So, I'm just going to wait to summon an angel.
Uh-oh.
Angel time.
Yep. Dwarf. He's like, did I do that?
That's actually
Like
pretty
to
funny to think about.
I'd like to believe that they can't see Like your arrows.
Things are just dying for no reason.
Like I willed them to die.
At this point, the angel will kill every smaller unit, so don't have to worry about that. Alright, Hobbit time, and now I get to press 1 for like 20 minutes straight.
That's good.
Ooh, I wonder if I can do the Hobbit thing? No, okay. I was wondering if you could do the same thing as the arrows, but it doesn't work.
Yes.
Oh my hand. Oh boy. Yes, hobbits. It is time. So the end will be coming out soon. Oh, whoops, I was forgetting to summon. Rest in peace, those hobbits. So there he is, in all of his glory, and all of his 250,000 hit points.
Oh my lord, what is that?
It's the end, dude, I told you!
I've never seen this abomination.
What? Then you've never beaten the game, dude! This is the end of the game. Like, this is the boss.
Wow. I definitely never got that far then. because
Yeah,
This is horrifying.
It's just a flying tower, and the only way you can beat him... Look at how high those hobbits go, by the way.
Yeah.
The only way you can beat him is to summon so many hobbits that his movement is slowed down, that he can't get to your base.
That's genius.
Like, there is no other way to beat him, as far as I'm aware.
Do arrows do anything?
Yeah, the arrows are the only way you can beat him.
Oh.
The arrows just don't reach yet. Eventually, he'll kill enough of my units that they will.
Can you see his health?
Yeah, it's 236,000 right now.
Oh, there it is. What?
Yeah, it's just this for like 15 minutes.
Wow.
Agony.
Yeah.
There's no point in even summoning dwarves. The smaller units are just to stop him from moving forward.
Yeah. Oh lord.
I've never lost to him, so I'm not super worried about that. Oh wait, I messed that up. And then I need to aim that higher so I'm not killing my angel. Whatever, at this point it might just be better to kill the angel so I can start hitting him. Alright, the arrows are hitting, so his life points are going to be dropping really fast now.
Wow, they are. But like, it almost doesn't matter.
Oh, I mean, it absolutely matters. There's like, without this, he wouldn't just get through.
That's true. Please, more hobbits. We need you. Are your arrows completely maxed out?
Yeah. Every offensive thing I have is maxed out. I didn't buy like the turrets and stuff. It's honestly like the clicking is a waste of time.
I was actually gonna mention this earlier. I'm surprised the FPS doesn't tank.
It does sometimes. I am surprised that it can handle as much as it can.
Engine must be pretty good.
So I need to arrow my angles down a little bit. He's getting too close. And like not all of him is a hitbox. Like somewhere around his head, it just stops being a hitbox.
Yeah, I was wondering where the explosion from those arrows, because it looks like it's not hitting him.
It's not. They're going. The explosive arrow goes right through him, but it
Oh.
does damage as it goes through.
That's good.
I think. I mean, I don't know, but
There's no confirmation.
yeah, I'm not about to test that. So these poor hobbits just being vaporized into the sky and then killed by their own arrows. We're getting kind of close to halfway. I think in the other games, they fixed this whole, like, mashing the button thing. Which is nice.
That is good. Oh my goodness, dude. What's his health at? Oh, okay, so he's, you know.
Yeah, we're almost halfway. And, like, the damage only speeds up as he gets closer because the units get to him faster, so they start stacking.
That's true. And you can just get more angels to him.
Yeah, like, everything just gets to him faster. So, I'm gonna have, like, end time be the last title card that shows up, rather than, like, when the boss dies.
Okay. I think that's smart.
Yeah. I think that's good. Alright, we're halfway. We're over halfway there.
Halfway there. Halfway.
There's a surprising lack of the big units anywhere near him.
Good.
Well, no, like my units. I would like to have that extra damage, but I don't think it matters. Just all these hobbits, they're just marching right to their doom. Maybe to hit him once with the wooden stick. Oh, whoops. There's a little saw on the dragon. Hey, can you say something real quick, just so I can make sure you're
No.
coming through?
Test.
Okay, yeah. I was like, I hope you've actually been coming through this whole time, or I'm gonna sound like a madman on this VOD.
No, it's better that way.
Yeah, you're right. Alright, we're under 100,000. That's cool.
Wow.
Where do you think angels go when they die? Do you think they go back to heaven?
They're like, alright, I'll be back in a minute.
It's actually just the same, like, 3 angels cycling through. Alright, we're at 75. He honestly, I don't know if he's ever been this close with this much health before in any of my tests,
He's pretty close.
but I think we're okay. But this is what I mean, like, there is no other way to beat him than this. Can you imagine not spamming hobbits? Like, he would just get to your castle and destroy it in, like, 6 shots. So, like, the programmer knew. He was like, yeah, you just have to press 1 for 10 minutes straight.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that's a good way to design this.
Wow.
Alright,
This is something else.
he's almost at 50,000.
Oh boy. Okay. Fifth of the way. 1/5 left.
Oh, I was like, a fifth of the way.
Might be.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good. We'll have time in 30 seconds, maybe.
A 2.5 hour run, dude. It's crazy.
It's bad. I'm pretty sure I've done this very close to 2 hours. One of my levels was awful. Like, really, really bad.
When they fly in the air, it just gets me every time, dude. The ice arrow going through is insta-killing the things behind it.
Yeah, I didn't even think about the fact that there's still guys back here.
Yeah, it just, the ice arrows have been insta-killing. You actually somehow found the perfect setup.
That's pretty amazing. I mean, you just have so much experience that you can, like, there's nothing else to spend it on that is useful. Like, half the skills in this game serve no purpose, realistically.
good.
Alright, time is coming soon. I can stop pressing 1. My goodness.
I thought it's when they get off the screen after the title card happens.
Oh, yeah. So it's going to be once he fades away. The title card will come pretty soon. So there he is. That's it. We did it. We beat the game. And time. Cool. 221.51. That was something.
What a run.
Yeah.
You've won the final battle.
Yeah. So at this point,
Congratulations.
what I'm going to do is stop streaming so I can upload the VOD, and then I'm going to come back, and I guess we'll look at Bowman too. So we'll take a look at that. So cool. First world record.